point.
because of that.
It was one
God
point.
damn it.
Like, as Tim said, by one fucking point that told us.
I just fucking realized I had my
so dumb.
shit muted on Streamlabs.
Lol.
It's fine.
So, he tells us a little bit more about malice and how it gets stronger when it consumes bodies. We are concerned because it consumed the body of Onyx, that it definitely has gotten stronger, but we don't know what its end goal is fully. There's theory, but not fully.
Yeah.
So we are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Getting the
and
third
we found
square.
out. Yeah, so we've got that. So we got to find Malice to defeat him. We found out some more information about the shack that we were holding up in and the diary. Thessalarsa did some timey-wimey magic and was able to restore it, giving us more information, which
I
told
believe
us
the
about.
diary was Lysander's.
Yeah, I think that's what
But
we theorized.
the end of the diary was written in by somebody else,
Right.
not Lysander. And the
Right.
house was Lysander's and that woman's, the ranger.
Yep.
I think. Right.
Oh, they live together. Okay. So yeah. So we found out some more information on that. And now we're trying to find this device that supposedly is causing this fog. That's also another thing that we're
Mhm.
looking into.
Which we have the key to turn it off, I believe.
At least I think that's what we all think that that's the theory.
We have
is
the key to
is-
something.
Exactly. So,
The key might be our hearts.
Am I missing anything?
The key's friendship. No, I don't think so. It's mostly fighting last week.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. So, there we go.
So yeah. So we're continuing on. Let's try.
You guys can either go east or south of your location.
I'm voting south.
We go east, southeast, like go at an angle.
Yes.
Sounds good to me.
Yes.
Like we could go southeast for a little bit and then figure out what happens, and then we can like figure out if we want to like go westward.
And you said it
south.
takes us like
Half
half
a
a day to go through one square.
Half a day to go into one square, yes.
What if we go west?
I mean,
Fuck's sake.
Would that be center? Just like right.
honestly, if you
Just
go
like,
west, you either are going south or north. Technically, you're going west that way because it's both. It's neither and both at the same time.
All right.
right.
So, given when you guys approached the vault, when you guys completed it,
The
and
vault of no-no.
going southeast to the square in order to clear it,
Mhm.
it eats up the rest of your guys' day.
Oh,
Rest.
makes sense.
Blood bag.
Anything interesting?
Yup.
Oh
Are
yeah.
we
Also,
filling the
I'm
blood?
curious.
We gotta fill the blood bag, right?
Hey,
I think
Timmy,
we could find
I think we're
some
What?
animals to do that with.
how's Jax doing?
He's hurting.
yeah. You ain't good shape
He's real
after
hurting.
that.
I thought we had a long rest. Not yet.
We haven't had
Oh,
a
yeah.
long rest yet. Nope. You
Nope.
guys fled
Came out of there.
the vault and started walking, and that's when you noticed
the
that
vault.
the
That's right. I forgot.
Yep.
So
But yeah, Jax is a little ow. So you guys go
Jax
into
is
camp mode and set up for the night, and
Yeah.
I take it somebody wants to go hunting for an animal.
Oh, you know what?
Some animals to fill up the blood bag, yeah.
I'll go
That
get.
also.
I'll go find something.
There you go.
I'll let's see. We're just doing a long rest. I mean, it would do
Yep.
a full heal. It would do a full heal to him. So
Yep. All right. For those that are out hunting, survival check.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not had to do one of these yet.
I'll let the hunty people do the hunty thing.
Nat 20, baby! It's off to a good start.
Roll 119.
unless that's your one nat 20 for the roll for this whole session.
Yep.
You jinxed Perma last week. Last
Hey,
episode,
let's
so
make
we're
this
just
a
gonna make
third
sure that we jinx
time.
you.
I'm picking my next target.
So yeah, Alamos goes out with Protec to
Duckman.
try to find stuff. Very easily finds a this like lizard-like creature that you find. Not quite Komodo dragon, not quite alligator.
Somewhere in between. How big is it? Is
some-
it bigger
somewhere
than
in
a Komodo,
between.
or
Uh,
a bit in between?
large, yeah.
Okay.
Fairly large. It'll take both arms to like carry it around, kind of deal. And but yeah,
Okay.
you managed to find this thing. Whereas Protec, given that a 24 is still better than 21, not 20 regardless, because it's an ability check,
Yeah.
does manage to see something moving in the water through his sight trident and scores himself a ratherly large alligator.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Protect's like
And
"Mine's
it's
bigger."
weird because you chuck your there was no fight or anything like most alligators do, because one of the tines of your trident like pierced its skull and just that was it.
Perfect.
Nice.
Stabbed the brain and just dropped.
Instant death. Nice, Protec.
You know, there's something extra tasty about eating apex predators.
You know, but the thing is, though, is I've heard lion is very gamey and stringy, where
Casually looks at
alligators
Kythos.
and crocodiles taste like chicken, supposedly.
Delicious.
So they come back around the same time. Like they didn't go out for very long. And Alamos is all
Nice.
happy bringing back this rather large lizard, like yay! And then Protec's just dragging something back on, because you still have your net that you like to use.
No, I gave the net back
No?
to Al.
You gave the net back? Okay. So just kind of like strung over your shoulder, kind of dragging on the ground for how large this thing is.
drag it
You're
by the
holding
tail.
you're holding the tail, and you're just dragging back to camp. Like, I got one too.
Oh well, within my
One
weight
of
capacity.
Alamos's eyes flicks red and then just twitches.
It's like, God damn it.
Between both of these lizard creatures, you guys believe that you guys can quite
Fill the blood bag.
heartily, not all. Each of the two creatures could fill the blood bag, yes. But it also
okay.
provides enough meat to heartily
Feed everybody.
feed the entire party.
Nice.
So we can fill the blood bag and feed the party.
Yep.
We have alligator and random ass lizard for dinner.
Sounds about right for our party.
Yep.
If only I knew how to make boots.
I mean, fuck, try and skin it.
I mean,
I would recommend eating the actual skin of the alligator. 'Cause that would
that would be very leathery.
no thanks.
But yeah, you guys make a fire and
Yep.
start throw both of these creatures on a spit and just start roasting up.
After
Well,
the
we'd
drink.
want to clean them up and
Yeah.
but
Whee! But yeah, no, start cooking. I'll do
Mhm.
like a little tiny firebolt to start the fire.
Mhm.
Because why use tinderbox when I just point my finger and fire comes out of it? That's great.
And it's great because it says in the spell that anything flammable will start on fire.
Exactly. Make tinder fire. I go pew. Fire start.
Imagine if you could just use your jug to use like gasoline. Just pour it out on the fire.
God.
I mean, it's got oil as one of the.
I've
Oh,
hung
there
out
you
with a
go.
marine. I don't recommend doing that.
But as an arsonist, I recommend it.
Arson and cooking are two different categories.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
Oh, that's
legal reasons.
right.
That's not.
Does anyone know how to like cook? Because I mean, if he's got oil in the jug, I mean, we could probably make up some fancy food.
Oh,
yeah.
fried gator.
Fried
Oh my
gator.
God.
There's
says.
oil. There's a quart of oil in it. Poisons, and then you get beer, honey, mayonnaise for those that need to
Mayonnaise.
lather up their. I mean, if we're gonna season this thing, the mayonnaise will be a good binder for the seasoning and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oil, vinegar, fresh water, salt water, wine.
Oil definitely.
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
oil
wine.
to help with the fire and.
Wine need to make a good like marinade.
Oh yeah.
Some red wine, some stuff. Listen,
Oh,
I
yeah,
only
if
know
anyone-
the broad strokes of it. You want cooking advice? I'll go get my wife. I don't cook. Yeah. Now we can make it taste okay-ish.
Right. Yeah, it's not the best food you guys have had, but it will fill you guys up for the time. With that then being said, Jax eats his fill, drinks his fill, drinks probably a little bit more wine than anything, just because he feels like absolute garbage.
That tracks.
And he decides to create his tiny hut
Nice.
after getting everybody assembled, because he's got to pop it when everyone's within the range of it so that they can come in and out. And then immediately passes the fuck out because not only is he down a lot of health, but he had his strength sapped.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Egos.
Take first food coma.
And then
Oh, yeah,
for
so-
anybody with the
spells.
Yeah, there we go.
heals,
I'll
does anybody
take a
have
watch.
like any kind of like restoration?
Not on me.
I don't do healing.
Neither do I.
No, sadly,
I
the
do
only two
killing.
people. That would be me and the cleric who can cast healing spells, and I don't have restoration.
Damn it, I'm
Um,
muted. Forgot about
Doesn't
that. Yeah,
restoration
no,
require
I don't
diamonds?
do any kind of healing.
Restoration will reverse the strength sapping
Oh
Yeah.
no, I know that.
faster than sleeping.
I was wondering if we have diamonds for that, don't we? Or is that just greater that needs that?
No, that's resurrection. Resurrection, I think greater restoration needs it. I don't think lesser restoration.
Sorry, guys, I had to take care of some business. I'm back.
No, you're good. No, we were just inquiring if the cleric has any kind of restoration abilities.
Yes. Let me see what I have prepared.
Just because not only did Jax get slammed with less health, but he also took a massive strength sapping.
Yeah, I figured.
I don't think I have anything.
I don't think I have greater. Or yeah, I have greater estimation. Cute.
Even lesser would be good. Okay.
Let me
see what I have for lesser because I think that's cheaper.
Yeah, lesser will do the trick as
I
well.
do not currently have prepared, but I can sleep on it.
Okay, no, that's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jax is all past. You guys have the gator and the lizards. You guys cooked it, skinned it, ate it. Jax gave himself a shit ton of wine, popped his hut, and passed out. He's gonna heal himself one way or another. But the dude chilling at a -5 strength kind of hurting. So.
He hurting.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like even his bag of holding, which is only weighing 15 goddamn pounds, is too heavy.
Oh,
buddy.
God.
Yeah.
Can't relate.
Get him some mineral oil or some shit.
So first watch
Some
goes
crystals.
perception checks.
Okay.
Oof.
Yes.
You guys
Está no
are-
bueno.
You guys are deeper into the swamp. Some of the noises that you guys were hearing from like the cabin and whatnot sounds louder.
Yeah.
And it seems like, and you kind of get the theory that the deeper into the jungle you guys go, the crazier your nights might start becoming. But since you guys are still kind of close to the edge, it's not nearly as
Crazy.
intense as you'd be hoping. But there's still just throughout the entire night, there's plenty of times where you guys are probably like looking around because there's just unusual sounds everywhere. You guys can hear creatures deeper into the forest, into the jungle. Footsteps, things munching, things cawing and neighing and whatever. It feels, compared to all the other places you guys have ventured, this particular place feels wild and untamed.
Oh,
So there's
fun.
no knowing what's inside this particular area.
Well, that's fine.
But neither one of you guys passed the DC to get any more information. So yeah, first watch goes off without a hitch.
Sweet.
And then second watch,
See, there's
second
only
watch
one.
pops in.
Oh,
And of course,
steady.
Alamos being like, I don't
am I
need
waking up?
sleep.
I don't need sleep. I need answers.
Boba, who am I
I'll
waking
take
up?
the last watch.
I was
Me.
gonna say I'm in last watch as well.
So
Then I
waking up
guess
Protec?
we
Okay.
either Protec or Andreas.
Poor boy,
I got-
Protec.
Well,
on the
Protec,
foot.
I thought Protec took first.
He did.
No.
No, he took first food coma.
Oh, he took first food coma.
Yep.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, so
Big
either
nap.
so yeah, so he could
So,
So
Protec on second, I'll wake up Protec.
perception check, Protec.
Ooh.
He's still a
Boy,
little
that's not
sleepy.
great.
He's still food
Food
coma.
comas are rough.
Mm-mm.
he's still experiencing the food coma.
Alamos,
Yes.
you kind of hear that deep to your west or eastern direction. You faintly hear the sounds of what sounds like an organ.
An organ. What, like a church
organ. Like carnival music organ.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
very
nope, nope,
bright and just do 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 do.
How can I gauge how far away it is or no?
It's about at least another day's travel,
Okay.
but it's just faintly bouncing off of all the trees, and it's just you almost have to like stop and like reset yourself, and then think and then go at it again because it's so faint on the wind. It almost sounds like you're just hearing things. But then you remind yourself that you're a warforged and really can't do that. Shake it off and go, am I Protect, are you hearing this? And Protect's like, nah, man,
Nah, I
I'm
ain't
that
heard shit.
alligator was good, man. It's like, why?
like-
What do you hear? And Alamos is all like, I hear music.
Do
Weird.
not investigate the Deep Forest Carnival. Do not.
Come on, who hasn't eaten on once or
Not
twice?
without everybody else.
At the same time,
That's got face
you
shit
also
written all over
hear the occasional ping of what sounds like metal meeting metal.
Okay. What, like a sword clash or just like?
No,
Metal meeting metal.
it's not. It's a lower pitch metal versus metal.
Okay.
Like a hammer,
What, from that
kind of?
same
Forging?
from that same direction?
No, this one is south.
Ah.
I mean, the character, my thinking is just like, what the fuck is up with this noise? Like, why is it coming from all this crap since we don't even
I want
we
to know.
know is
I
this
want to know about the
wild-
carnival.
facts? So, but continue. That was all out of character thinking.
So
yeah.
wait, what direction was the carnival noises?
South, wasn't it?
Said it was a day away.
West
No,
or
West.
east.
east.
And the metal
East-
hammering was
east.
south.
To like hear it from like even like I was gonna say like even 2 squares away, or would it have been more like?
I feel like it would be.
Well, he said the carnival was at least a day away, and each square is half a day.
Okay, all right.
So
carnival's
you're
yeah.
probably actually
But
looking
you're right,
about
yeah.
like here.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
What about the metal pinging? I mean, I'm not the one awake. But
Yeah.
How far?
It sounds closer than the carnival, at least.
Okay.
But that's all you gotta get on the second watch.
Okay.
Does Alamos
Probably.
tell us about this?
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Okay.
Y'all motherfuckers are still asleep.
I mean, he said it was over with second watch, so.
Oh wait, so I was waiting
It's
for
already
third
watched.
watch.
So
I
it's
could be
Crosses now.
waking up, so yeah, I was gonna say it's Crosses and church
Third,
now.
third watch is that like between sun coming up and
Yeah.
because first watch I always pictured like it's dark out, everyone goes to bed until somewhere just past midnight. Second watch is that those twilight hours,
Let me manage my spells.
and then third watch in my mind is like the sun's still coming up, but everybody is still past. Yeah, the witching hour. Everyone's still passed out. No one's getting up for breakfast or coffee yet. So
Always prepared.
Whee.
Let's see. All right. Question. Since it's a new day for me and Thorny, and we can prepare our spells because we're awesome like that.
mhm.
Staring off at the sorcerer, and be like, "You can't do this." What do we think? I mean, I know Thorny's gonna take restoration, but I mean, I've got catapult, cure wounds, detect magic, featherfall, grease, enlarge, reduce, invisibility. Like I can drop one of those spells to pick something up. I don't have any restorations. I have like resistance and such. I don't get my restoration until 3rd level.
I was gonna say I have the resistance or restoration covered.
Yeah.
So,
So
I
I'm
don't
just
know
like
if it's
thinking
full
of like what
buff
what
stuff.
yeah, like what so resistance would be I think I can do resistance is a touch spell for other people, right? If I remember correctly. Where is it? I saw it. Resistance. Oh, there it is. It's a cantrip. Actually, I mean, I could drop. Okay. Oh, I have aid. I forgot about aid.
Aid's always a good spell.
Aid is a good spell, yes. So I can I'll pick up aid just to kind of help out a little bit. Dropped grease and put on aid. There we go. All right. I'm cool on spells, so I'm good for the day.
Okay. Good. I love how diverse a lot of heal spells are. Because most people just think there and go, oh, you have the ability to heal, which equals restore HP. But you have spells that will end afflictions, immediately stop bleeding effects, cure wound, kill diseases, do all the other
Give
conditional stuff.
Yeah.
Well, and in 5e, you're better off going for a temp HP build than an actual restore HP build.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Because you can at least then buff up yourself with temporary, hit points or other people. So yeah, it is, and I think that's kind of the way they went with 5e. Like that's just my theory because they didn't really like, okay, this is the healing class like it was in like 3.5 and 4e.
Yeah.
So they were like, okay, all of these classes can have like in some way access to these restoration or type spells. Especially like artificers who technically arcane but can pick up divine spells. So it's very nice.
Yeah. I mean, and then they build
I
entire
think-
subclasses around it.
Yeah, I think there's even the sorcerer. There's a
Divine
sorcerer
Soul.
subclass. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a subclass that that gets a lot of access to those kind of divine spells.
All right.
Warlocks even got it with celestials.
So yeah, third watch rolls, and even with a 21 from Alamos, that music stops. You no longer hear it playing in the distance.
Good, no killer clowns tonight.
But as the sun comes up and eventually your party starts to wake up,
or the freak show.
the 8 hours pass, and even though Jack's still curled up in his sleeping bedroll kind of deal, his hut drops because it's 8 hours past, and he's still snoring logs.
Walk
Protect?
over and pop him with a lesser restoration.
Holy shite! Lesser restoration.
I was just gonna
Does that
suggest
point blank
Protect
heal
just-
all of it?
That will point blank restore his strength.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then the long rest will. So now everyone can apply a long rest character.
Yay.
The long rest will
Long.
fully heal him. So even though he kind of sleeps in because all of that was still just physically exhausting, Jax eventually wakes up like, wow, I don't feel as bad as I did yesterday.
Nice.
Don't feel like death warmed over.
I do not feel like he was still passed out when you cast Lesser Restoration, so he just thinks a nice long rest, and that alligator really did the trick. Damn.
Crosses sarcastically says, "I thought all changelings just kind of looked like death."
Cool.
Wow.
Age of spice with the alligator.
Can I slap him on the back of the head for that one? Kidding.
Good try.
You don't have to ask me if you want to
Alamos
punch your own
is saying
team.
that
Just
I'm
fucking do it. I mean,
No,
I
no,
understand.
this isn't
Jax-
Monday's campaign. We
I mean,
don't
like, I
communicate our emotions that way.
Like, I understand that Jax has like a base strength of 10. Like, he doesn't have much strength as a character, but to take that 9 points of strength damage nearly killed him.
It's
Like,
like the cartoons where it's like
80-year-old,
he tries to he tries to flex and he just goes,
and it goes
"Yeet."
under.
it just sinks down. I'm like, oh shit. Oh no, he would have looked like because he's all dexterous, so he would have just kind of looked like that spry, skinny, changeling
Yeah.
to looking like he's nothing but just flesh
Literally
and
skin and
bones. Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Hit it death.
So while everyone's waking up, Almost kind of goes into like I guess the middle-ish sort of everyone, and then takes her glaive and kind of starts almost like dotting out in the mud where she was hearing the music and the hammer. Obviously, you know, not an actual dead on point, but basically like a rough from where.
Which ways?
Yeah, which ways basically.
We get it. Yeah. BRB.
And also kind of noting that the carnival music, not actually calling it, the music sounded further than the metal clashing.
But yeah, I know Jax will get up, put on his gray robe, and then he'll, before you guys just start walking, he'll put on his cloak, which will make him look like he's moving around.
I can take some. What if maybe fancy cup?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
Ooh.
yeah.
I just bought myself a big box of the Monster malt drinks.
Huh?
Fair enough.
Monster
So-
Malt. Wait, Monster came out with alcoholic?
Yes.
Beast.
I'm expecting Four Loco here.
Bro,
What
we'll
is
find
it?
out.
It's 6%. Some of the flavors are very interesting. Like you could still taste the Monster like brewing flavor, but also you
Mhm.
could taste the alcohol. And obviously it doesn't have the caffeine or anything
Oh, it
in
doesn't?
it. No, it does
Okay,
not have
okay.
there. Yeah.
Not Four Loco. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loco.
No, it's just basically it's a malt drink, not
Mhm.
energy at all.
Huh.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
drinking. I just finished a Monster and now I'm having coffee and whiskey. So,
Fair enough. So, yeah.
I have I don't have anything to drink. I gotta order something.
I got
Haven't
Ian,
had an
I got
energy
water.
drink in days.
I feel
Hey,
like
water-
fucking I feel like Cristiano Ronaldo when like he gets handed a fucking Coke and he just like puts it to the side and holds up a water.
I got-
well, yeah.
That was
You
a
live in- I live in the
legendary
state of
fucking
Colorado,
moment,
like-
by the way.
about half a bottle of Honeycrisp vodka.
There you go.
Everyone's drinking today.
I live in the lovely state of Colorado, so you will always see somebody with a fucking water bottle.
Everybody
I mean,
say Colorado. I'm a giraffe.
I'm a giraffe. What?
You've not seen
I
that?
don't get the reference.
It's an
No,
old Vine.
Sorry.
So it's this
Oh,
person like
that's why I don't.
it's-
I'm not big. on
it's these
YouTube.
two people on like a ski mountain, and someone's gonna take their photo. It's like everybody say Colorado,
Okay.
and this guy in a fucking giraffe suit zooms by, going, "I'm a giraffe."
Yep.
I mean, facts. Like we always have the weirdos on the slopes. Yeah, like we got people dressing up in the fucking dinosaur costumes going down the slopes. Like yeah, like
That's
Alright,
amazing.
but who wouldn't want to be
Alright.
a skiing dinosaur?
Yeah.
Ski slope is like the only time I've ever worn a wedding dress, so you know.
that would be awesome. Since I have actually
It's amazing.
seen you, Johnny, that would actually be hilarious to see you in a fucking wedding dress going down the slope. Like I actually like can picture you. Like since I know what you look like,
I
that
could
would
see
be
that.
hilarious.
Oh
no
my
undershirt
god.
whatsoever. It was a very warm day. It was a very fun day.
Anyway,
It's
Was
amazing.
it like
So-
was it like at least like ballroom, or was it like really flowing and
It was pretty flowy.
nice? Very long trade to it. Nice.
No.
No?
That would have
Yeah, you don't
not
want to.
gone
You don't
well.
want to be on the slopes.
Yeah, that would have been bad. Yeah,
Okay.
that would have
So-
All right.
gone up.
Anyway, so
Bang bang, closer.
yeah, but Alamos is gonna
Bang,
say
bang.
Alamos
Chitty,
is
chitty, bang, bang.
Alamos is gonna suggest checking that music out first, considering it was probably a bit more odd. Metal banging sounds.
That's-
This is her
Metal.
like. So
metal-
hang on.
I mean,
banging sounds like the normal thing.
Yeah, no. Well, here's the thing. Look, she's kind of saying this in character. Like, metal banging sounds too general. How do we know it's not some fucking weird animal knocking shit around?
also, all we've come across is trees and stonework. Like, we haven't really come across anything that is metal. So either
We also haven't come across anything that plays music.
I mean facts.
Well, we don't know, but Rusty could fulfill both of those.
I
mean,
see Rusty
he-
singing like very classical music.
But he's all the way across. This is like, but he's all the way up there. How could he be all the way over there and over there when he was told not to leave the vault
Who says
unguarded?
the vault stays in one spot.
No, none of this
Shut-
shit. I
no,
don't need a
no.
fucking teleporting vault.
We don't need a teleporting vault.
Like, Crossus is already just thinking of like the fucking interdimensional bullshit that would have to be dealt with and the arcane magic, and he's already trying to fucking figure out this goddamn planes.
We also don't need a rearranging forest for that matter.
That is facts.
But-
Protech is smart on that.
Well, considering I was awake all night, the forest hasn't rearranged itself.
How
I
do you
think
know?
I would have noticed.
How would you have?
Well, you know, it could be like the movie The Cube.
Or there was actually.
I don't know that reference.
You don't know the cube.
No.
Nope.
I know Rubik's Cube.
Oh.
So
I
the
know
cube
it's
is a
free on
really
YouTube,
oh
so-
man, yeah, like it's a really it's a cult classic movie. Think of I mean basically it's on the level of like basically Pulp Fiction. Like that's how
I've
cult
also not
classic
seen
it is.
Pulp Fiction.
Okay. I mean, I haven't either because that Pulp Fiction was just not my thing, but I've seen snippets of the cube and it is whoo.
Anyway,
Anyway, yeah.
I'm saying
Oh no, I've seen The Cube
I'll,
start to finish.
Alamos and Delta, they're kind of both in agreement, like, music.
My only concern with the music is Fable shit.
I
Fable.
mean,
What do you mean?
process
Fable?
is like music. If you're saying it kind of like was very uptune-ish and kind of sound like carnival, I'm more going to be very concerned
What's
that
a
it sounds
carnival?
like a
Wow.
traveling arrangement of entertainers and activities to try to draw in a crowd for money.
That sounds fun. Let's go there.
Yeah, but possibly bad because
Why bad?
out of question. Crosses is smart, but out of your deal, would I mean the Fae? Crosses has read about them, and he's not too sure, but he is very concerned that that could be a thing, because the Fae does like to go between dimensions. Also,
Ooh,
How do we know we're not in the
I
Fables?
doubt Alamos will know what a Fae is.
no, you wouldn't. The other thing is that okay, so that is like potential people and or quote unquote civilization. The banging noise of metal could also be a town, another civilization, settlement, somebody living here
Well, if we're trying to
that
find the
might be
source,
slightly trustworthy.
if we're trying to find the source of what's going weird with this jungle, I think we should look to the quote weird.
Just don't give them
How
your
much
name.
closer was the metal banging than the carnival? The carnival
you
was
asking
like
me
at
or
least a day
Timmy?
or so. Yes.
character.
That doesn't
I'm
help.
almost 100% sure that
so-
it wasn't just the
so
sound
you're-
of
Phythos,
her moving.
Phythos is asking Alamos.
Oh,
Al
yeah.
is asking if Alamos was able to determine how close.
So,
You just
as
said closer. Like
yeah,
how much closer? What's the
I
banging?
mean, Timmy, was I able to determine it'd probably take a day to the carnival, or
Yep.
did I not? Well, I did. Okay.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah, but
The
it was
banging.
it was the
she
pound,
goes.
the banging.
The banging's
banging.
closer.
Yes,
How
but
much
like,
closer?
was I able to determine that one, Timmy, or did I roll too low for that? For the banging. Because I
Is that
rolled
like half a day
I
or
rolled an
closer?
8. I rolled I think it was a 14 for that one. So
The metal banging way closer.
Yes. So
Wait.
probably about half a day. I would say we would go because it takes maybe about a days to find this carnival, which could possibly be moving. The banging and also could be moving too, but it's only a
Mhm.
half a day. So
If not less.
since we're having to kind of take it by half day increments to not get overwhelmed,
the banging
I
sounds
would
like
say
a
that we
waste.
go to banging.
Banging's closer.
This is Alamos talking.